Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wassir li amri waqadim min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum. Election is only a week away. So, of course, the field is heating up. There's emotion, the tensions, right? I sincerely hope that it can be free and fair. Yeah, we all pray that's the case, that is free and fair. Okay? But I'm not really convinced. I'm still not convinced. I can see the state of our security is so appalling. I just can't see. I just can't see them managing this. But who knows if pro-July movement, they are behind the security service. When it's a security service, I mean police, army. If we are supporting them, helping them, there is a good possibility that we can defeat any evil forces. Those will try to disrupt the election, right? So I think, again, I'm hopeful and I pray that's the case. Then the next question is, so what should we do? As Bangladeshis, what should we do? So I will categorize people of Bangladesh in three distinct groups. Yeah. The first group of people, I call them the Bangali Mosolman, the way Ahmed Sofa defined it. So, there's a book called Bangali Mosolman. Yeah. So, just if you read this book, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. The definition of Bangali Mosolman, what it is. Yeah. What is distinct about us? How do we think? Yeah. How do we feel? What's our emotions? Yeah. And again, it goes very, very fundamentally. The whole July revolution is all about Bangali Mosolman. Yeah, it's really that spirit lives in July revolution. So that's my first category of people. Second category of people, I'll say Bangladeshi Muslim Zalim. Yeah, I use the word Zalim very, very selectively, because these are not patriots. They are against Bangladesh. Okay, so you know who I am referring to. So any political, I wouldn't say parties will be too much of a generalization. Within parties, you can see there's a wide range of views, right? So I wouldn't mention any parties. I will say people. Whenever you say anybody, they have got love for Sheikh Hasina, the butcher of Bengal, love for India. These are the Zalim. Yeah, they are the Zalim. They want to destroy. They're Islamophobic. They want to destroy Islam from Bangladesh. And they are pro-Sanda, they are pro-terrorism, they are pro-anarchy. Yeah, these are the Zalim, Bangali Mosolman Zalim, second class of people, right? So I'm not appealing to second class of these caste too, because I know they are Zalim. They're never gonna. They will vote for no in the referendum, right? And they will vote for Zatia Party. Some of them will vote for BMP. These are Zalim. Okay, so I wouldn't even talk about them. Yeah, you define them as who they are. They're parasite. They're animals, right? Third category of people will be non-Muslim Bangladeshis. Yeah, so they are probably 10% of the population, right? 10 to 15%, yeah, something like that. Yeah, population. These are our minorities. So I'm not going to say anything to them, as I said, because they're minorities, and our job is to protect them. So I will say to the category 1 population, your job will be to keep them on top of your head all the time. Always give them safety, security, love them like your own, right? That will make Bangladesh a wonderful Bangladesh. If we can look after our minorities, if we love them about like our own, we'll be a great nation. So I count them out from my discussion here. Yeah, they can vote the way they want to vote, right? So, but all I have for them is love. I think they're a wonderful bunch of people. They give so much dynamism to our culture, to our civilization. Think about that. If you go to these whole people of Chakma, all these hill tract people, Shautal, all these wonderful people. They enrich our culture, diversity, wonderful, wonderful. So I think all I have got is love for them. Guys, you can vote any way you want, yeah. But I will say, vote for a pro Bangladesh, yeah, a pro Bangladesh, so that we can love you. Okay, that's my message to them. And so I've already described three group of people. Now I come back to my video, my appeal to be group one. Yeah, those are Bangladeshi Mosolman. Yeah, I'm appealing to you only, right? I'm not appealing to anybody else. In few of my, I think in my last video I've said, I've clearly defined why this is a jihad. Yeah. Now, if you have innamal amal bin niyah, if your niyyah is right, remember, anything happens to you, you will be a shaheed. You might think this is a small political gesture. It's not. This is the further kifaya for you. We are in a state of war, and this is a jihad. Every single Bangladeshi Muslim, you are fighting a jihad. Right now, it might be very subtle. We're talking at a very, very high level. Yeah, we haven't gone to actual war yet, although war has already started. Very, very silently. Okay, so your struggle to establish Deen of Islam, yeah, as a tool of peace, insaf, humanity, freedom, democracy, what you do not see in the West. You don't see it in the West. We want to establish that in Bangladesh, our golden opportunity, yeah, to show the world how beautiful Islam is, right? This is not about fundamentalism. This is not about any other narrative. These Zionists, they've been spending billions to mislead the humanity about Islam. Now it's coming out after Epstein scandal. You can see now, yeah, they are just breaking. The wall is breaking. The foundation is breaking. They're all Islamophobic nut jobs and Nazis are now exposed so big time. So change is coming. Change is coming through all over the world. You'll see how pro-Islamic ideology is going to reign all over the world, right? So it is a jihad. I'm telling you, all Bengali Muslims, it is a form of jihad. Yeah. So when you vote, you are voting with the conviction. Why are you voting? Who are you voting for? Right? You don't want to vote for a nut job you never saw in the mosque. Yeah? You never saw his beard. Now all of a sudden, before election, he put a topi on. He comes for even tahajjud. Yeah? And tasbih. These munafiqs, do not vote these munafiqs. Do not. Okay? Now, so vote for somebody who has got no record of Chandabazi, yeah, political extortion, who is an ordinary man. Anybody who has got millions and millions of dollars, property abroad, assets abroad, he is a crook. Do not vote for anybody who has come from that background. You know how they have established their money, right? These are thieves, these are robbers. You should not vote them. Vote somebody who is educated, somebody who is politically matured, who has got a track record, who is an ordinary people, a doctor, a nurse, yeah, a businessman, a social, whatever, ordinary people. You can relate to that person. Vote only those guys. Do not vote for the guys who needs 3,000 military to come to see you. Why would you vote that muppet? Yeah, he's not engaged with people. Look at, I'm just giving you an example. Look at Hasnat Abdullah. Look at how he is campaigning, right? And then look at Tasnim Zara. Look how she is campaigning, right? I'm giving you an example. Vote for people like that. That these are ordinary people. They are with the people. They're going to people. And you can be rest assured there's a 90% probability they will be the honest leaders. They will never compromise their integrity. They might in the future, who knows? But right now, That's if you have a choice, I will say vote for people like that. Yeah? Okay? So it's not a political party. Look at the individual you're voting for and find somebody who is unrelated to robbing bank by this Rin Kalapi. Yeah? They're robbing the bank. These are the crooks. They should be hanged. Any other like society, these guys are thief. Yeah? Thief has got a class. These guys are worst class of thieves. They should be hanged. Yeah? So these anybody who has got ring kalabi, anybody who collects sanda, lives on sanda, yeah, all the other political fraud they're engaged in, never vote for a single one of them. Your job is to find out. A lot of the information is not already disclosed. You can find about them. Yeah, see, are they hiding any of their assets? Have they got assets overseas? Are their children studying overseas? Do they have a house overseas? Right? It's not difficult to find this out. And do not vote for these mobheads. They are traitors. These people will launder your money abroad before you know it. Okay? Do not vote for any of these. Right? And then vote for people who you know they're going to work for their community, like Hasnat. Yeah? Like Tasnim Zara. Yeah? There are many like that. A candidate who you know they're going to work for you. Yeah? And a candidate who did not pay any money to be selected as a candidate. Think about that. Again, you can find this out. You can find this out who paid for a nomination. If you see anybody who has paid for the nomination, it will be haram for you to vote for these thugs because they are criminals. They are criminals of different kind. It will be haram for you. And you'll go to hell, I'm telling you. Use your brain because I have to say, there is a proverb in Bengali. Onnai je kore ar onnai je shohe, tobo ghrina koro jano trino samodaye, something like that. I can't remember. But by you voting for somebody who you know is a crook, is a liar, you are committing a great, great sin. It's a sin. Yeah, if you're a Muslim, of course, if you don't care about sin, think about your morality. Yeah, if you're not practicing Muslim, think about your morality. Yeah, you are moral. Yeah, you've got no morality because you are electing a crook, a scumbag, a parasite. Yeah, they should be behind the bars. They shouldn't be in public. So don't vote for them. And if you're a Muslim, I will say, if you vote for them, it's haram. This is the greatest of haram. You know, some fard are so, like when you say for the kafaya, some for the kafaya are so powerful. Yeah, it is thousands of small fard. All fard are important. Some of the for the kafayas are right up there. Yeah, because by your single vote, you are changing a nation. You're changing a nation. And if you, by a vote in the wrong way, you are destroying a nation. Jazakallah khair for listening.